We welcome you live high at the Newman Gymnasium tonight between an out-of-conference volleyball matchup between the Bengals of University of Maine, Fort Kent, and the Eagles of Husson University. Both these teams, not the greatest records, but starting off with Fort Kent 4-11 on the year. They just came off a 3-0 loss to Maine Maritime Academy. And meanwhile, on the Husson side, 5-13 overall. However, they're 4-0 in North Atlantic Conference play. Their last match was a 3-1 loss against University of Southern Maine. So both these teams, a little bit of an out-of-conference matchup. This is going to be a great one tonight. I'm Owen Snow, joined alongside by Nolan Humphreys. Nolan, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. Excited to watch some good volleyball.
We'll be right back as Zach Mills will give you the starting lineups.
At this time, we ask you please rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem from the Husson University Pep Band. Eagles of Husson University. A junior from Brewster, Massachusetts, number 1, Julia Ellis. A junior from Wallingford, Connecticut, number 4, Alana Peruti. A sophomore from Owings Mills, Maryland, number 5, Amanda May Moore. A freshman from Bar Harbor, Maine, number 10, Daly Foss. A freshman from Plattsburgh, New York, number 11, Peyton Hooker. A junior from Centennial, Colorado, number 12, Jana Presthorn. A graduate student from Alton, New Hampshire, number 16, Julia Levitt. And a sophomore from Rockford, Illinois, number 17, Michaela Gray. The Eagles are coached by Carl Levsack, and he's assisted by Beatrice Hersey and Olivia McIntyre.
Thank you to Zach Mills for giving you your starting lineups between the Bengals of UMaine Fort Kent and the Eagles of Husson University. Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Nolan, these two teams have already played each other once back in early September. UMaine Fort Kent actually got the better of Husson by 3-2. What are you looking for in tonight's contest?
I think it's going to be a little bit of the same, but Husson right now with a little bit of a deeper bench, so I wonder if they can utilize that to their advantage. I expect Husson to come out as strong as they can after a tough loss against Southern Maine 3-1. So it's going to be a good one, but it's going to be very similar to the matchup September 10th.
Husson wearing the all-white gold letters. Their liberos in the green uniform. For UMFK, they're wearing the all-blacks with the yellow letters and their libero with the white jersey on. This will be a good one indeed. I want to talk about a little bit about the last match that Husson had against Southern Maine. Ended in 3-1. Again, a couple of players to highlight in that game. Julia Levitt had 10 kills, which led the team. Jana Prescorn lit up the scoreboard with 8 kills, 11 assists, and 8 digs. Watch out for those players tonight. Here we go. Peyton Hooker to serve in set number 1. Here comes the hit. Good dig there by May Morse. Michaela Gray gets an early kill. 1-0 Eagles. Prescorn to serve again.
Great start for Husson. You want to come out of the gates strong and build some momentum.
The serve is up. Dig there by Stuart Greer. Hooker to Prescorn. Good try there by Jing Stuart Greer. But the connection between Peyton Hooker and Jana Prescorn is shown right there. And 2-0 quick. Eagles. McCaffrey. Dig there by Levitt. Dig there by Peyton Hooker, but give credit to Kayshawn Miller with the kill for UMaine Fort Kent. And that will be their first point of the night. To serve will be the junior out of San Antonio, Texas, Jade McCaffrey. A free ball for the Eagles. Stuart Greer will just hit that over to May Morris on the other side. And Foss mistimes the hit. We are knotted up at 2 early on. McCafferty to serve again. That one hits the net, and the Eagles will get it right back. Michaela Gray now to serve for Husson, the sophomore out of Illinois. She will also hit the net on that serve, and we stay tied up. Elizaveta Spiridonova, junior out of London. May Morse, Hooker to Levitt. Good block there, but the Eagles will be awarded the point. What have you seen so far, Nolan?
Yeah, both teams kind of filling it out a little bit early as they've both made mistakes. It's going to kind of be a race. The first team to get a couple points in a row is going to be the team to kind of run away with this game.
Amanda May Morse. Serve is up and will hit the net. That's now 2 service errors already for the Eagles. And now Olivia Shatkovska, the libero, will serve. The setup to Peruti. Dig there by Spiridonova. Free ball for the Eagles. Levitt. And out of bounds. Eagles will now take the lead. 5-4 is your score. Jana Prescorn, the Colorado native, will serve for Husson. Put together quite a nice season. And she will get the ace. Pinpoint accuracy and placement. She will get the chance to serve again. And the serve is up. Presscorn will dig that. May Morse to Levitt. The tip shot. Bengals keep it alive. Peruti out of bounds. Good try there by the captain, junior Alana Peruti. Now, Jing Stewart Greer, senior out of Bronx. Presscorn will try to set up Kate McPhee. Good dig there by Shakovska. And ball goes out of bounds, but last touch by Husson. 6-6 is your score early here in set number 1.
The start of this one, very tight, just like the last game, September 10th, where UMaine Fort Kent beat Husson.
Right now, just the refs are talking it over. And yeah, like you said, Husson traveled to Fort Kent on September 10th, and it led to went all the way to 5 sets. Fort Kent did eventually take the win. One of their only 4 wins on the season. However, Husson has bounced back in a nice way. They came into conference play. And after a talk with the refs, the Eagles will actually get the point. Your score is 7-5. So, a little bit of communication from both refs. They give Husson the point. One of them thought Husson may have hit it, and the other thought Fort Kent hit it out of bounds. And give credit to Husson for the point. The kill by Lillian Rose is good. And she'll be the one to serve for the Bengals. Presscorn. Michaela Gray with the soft touch. It goes through.
Great soft touch right there. We've seen all match so far. They're hitting it hard. And Michaela Gray there with the soft layup in the middle of the zone. Nobody on Fort Kent was expecting that.
It's great analysis, Nolan. And now the sophomore, Jonah Travis, will get the serving duties for Husson. Good serve there. The hit went out of bounds. Actually, they're going to give Lauren Rothenbusch credit of the kill. Last touch by Husson. And she will get the chance to serve. Peliquin now checked into the game. McPhee, good dig there by Rothenbusch. And dig there by Michaela Gray. She will get another kill. 3 already. It's a good rally from both teams, but Husson comes out with that one.
Great job there from Michaela Gray, the leading kill scorer on this team with 104.
Peyton Hooker, the serve. Couldn't find over the net. And 9-8 is your score in favor of the Eagles. Jaden McCafferty will be back up to serve. Hooker lightly tapped over, and a kill by Kayshawn Miller. She had 40 kills coming into tonight. Give her credit for that one. McCafferty will continue to serve. Hooker to Presscorn, out of bounds. And now UMFK has taken the lead. They're putting together a nice couple plays there, Nolan.
Yeah, a little bit of momentum Fort Kent has right now. Husson's got to do anything they can to try to take that away.
Hooker to set up Presscorn. McCafferty. And Lillian Rose finds the kill sheet again. McCafferty serve again. She has been on a roll since she has gotten a serve. Dig there by Rose. Husson will get the point. 10-11 is your score.
I think Stewart Greer there just reached her hands over the line.
And Michaela Gray to serve. Take there by. And kill. Good job there by Miller. And this Fort Kent team is looking quite strong to start out. Here comes Elizaveta Spiridonova. Serve for Fort Kent. Her serve does not go over the net. And a side out for Husson. Peruti and Daniels will check into this game for Husson. Amanda Mae Morris to serve. Standing way outside the out-of-bounds line. Miller with the hit. Good dig there by Gray. Good block there by Miller and Stewart Greer. There's McCafferty. Good rally going from both sides. Presscorn will hit that one out of bounds.
Yeah, and Presscorn disappointed with herself there. Second one she's hit out of bounds in this set. After having that nice ace earlier on in the set. Disappointed with herself now.
Shatkovska. Olibero serving. And a good dive and try there from Peyton Hooker. Fort Kent is up to a 14-11 lead. To serve again is Shatkovska. Hooker to set Peruti. And a block there by the front line of Rothenbusch and Rose. A timeout call by Carl Lebsack. 15-11, Fort Kent leads. We will be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. We welcome you back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. If you were just tuning in, it's Owen Snow giving you all the play-by-play alongside my color guy, Nolan Humphreys. 15-11, Fort Kent leads early in set number one, where Shatkovska will serve, and it will go out of bounds. And now Husson with 12 on the board. Kate McPhee will quickly check in for Hooker. And the serve will be up soon by Jana Presscorn. Another ace for Presscorn. That's the second time she's accurately placed that serve inside the line, and 2 service aces already. The serve is up. That time it went out of bounds. Fort Kent will be awarded the point. Jing Stewart Greer to serve for the Bengals. Presscorn to set up Kimberly Daniels. It's good. Good job there by the sophomore Kimberly Daniels. 26 kills coming into today's matchup. She's a strong player off the bench for this Eagles team, Nolan.
Yeah, great job she's done here. She's going to serve.
McCafferty to Rothenbusch. And Alana Peruti, great job on the hit. And now Husson has cut the lead down to 1.
And out of the timeout by Cara Lepsak, Husson has 3 consecutive points right now.
Daniels with the serve. And Peruti, tap in, good. Back-to-back kills for Peruti. We are tied up in the midst of set 1. The serve is up. Service ace for Kimberly Daniels. Husson is on fire right now.
Exactly what you want in your head coach, Cara Lepsak. Out of the timeout, you're playing the best you played all set, and you've taken the lead now.
Serve is digged by Shakovska. A block from Peruti. Free ball for the Eagles. Husson keeps it alive. And Fort Kent hits that one out of bounds. 18-16 is your score in favor of the Eagles. And the setup to Lillian Rose is good. 96 kills for the opposite side hitter. Lillian Rose, only a freshman too. She's put together quite the strong season. I cannot talk right now, Nolan.
And misplayed there from Amanda Mae Morris. And if you want to go on a run right now for either of these teams, this is the time to do it. The number for both of them right now is 7.
Lillian Rose to serve. Presscorn to set up McPhee. Good block there by the Bengals. McCafferty. The hit by Gray. Good dig there by Spear DeNova. Gray will try again. Dig there by Stuart Greer. Presscorn. The soft touch. Good IQ there from Lauren Rothenbusch. And Fort Kent leads by 1. Michaela Gray blocked by McCafferty and Rothenbusch. We got a chant going on the bleachers. And they're going to give the ace to Lillian Rose. Again, that's just pinpoint accuracy. 21-18, Fort Kent leads. Peruti, third kill of the set. And she has done a great job in that middle blocker role. Jonah Travis and Daly Foss checked back in for the Eagles. And Travis will serve. Again, the lead's only 2 for Fort Kent. As Travis' serve is up. McPhee will hit that one over. And McCafferty, the setter, tried to throw the Eagles off. Instead of setting the ball, just hitting it over. But she wasn't even able to hit that one over. And now, Husson has cut the lead down to 1. McCafferty. And Fort Kent keeps that one alive. Husson will get the free ball. Foss with the hit. Digged. Peliquin. Prescorn. Gray. Out of bounds. Oh, tipped, actually. Last touch by Fort Kent. And the Eagles tie it up. 21 all. Travis will continue to serve. The set for Spiridonova. Husson keeps it alive by Peliquin. Free ball for the Eagles. Prescorn to McPhee. A great dig by Stuart Greer for the Bengals. It's a great rally. Daly Foss will try to finish it off. Save there. Both these teams going strong. McPhee. Her hit goes wide. Fort Kent takes the lead by 1. Their magic number is 3. What a competitive match and set we have so far.
Yeah, great set here.
Peliquin will dig that. Michaela Gray. That one goes out of bounds right. 23-21 in favor of Fort Kent. Rothenbusch to serve. Her serve is up. And great play there by Rothenbusch on the ace. And now they are 1 point away from clinching this first set. And a timeout by head coach Lebsack. And Nolan, this Fort Kent team is only 1 point away from set 1. What have you seen from them so far?
Yeah, they're just outplaying Husson right now. Out of that earlier timeout from Carl Lebsack, Husson was good. Husson got 4 consecutive points, and then from then it's been all UMaine Fort Kent. They're on the service aces. I think right now they figured out the way Husson's playing, and they're putting the ball in tough areas where you have to make a diving play if you're Husson to keep the ball alive.
Absolutely. Husson, like you said, came up strong after that first initial timeout by Lebsack. Fort Kent was able to fight back, take the lead, and with 1 point away, Husson has got to do everything they can, especially defensively, to contain this Bengals strong offense.
Yeah, and UMaine Fort Kent only averages 2.5 service aces a set, and I believe already in this set they have 3. So they're playing a little bit above their standards, and Husson's going to have to match this if they want any chance of coming back in the first set.
The freshman Lauren Rothenbusch to serve for the Bengals. Here it comes. McPhee, Prescorn, Gray, and blocked by Kayshawn Miller. And University of Maine Fort Kent takes set number 1 by a score of 25-21. We will be right back in about 2-ish minutes on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. We welcome you back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. If you are just tuning in, Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys. We are about to start set number 2 in tonight's out-of-conference volleyball matchup between the Husson Eagles and Fort Kent Bengals. Fort Kent took set number 1 by a score of 25-21. And Nolan, what is your key takeaway for this set?
Yeah, just that you made Fort Kent started to run away with the game, and Husson has to find a way to stop them from gaining all the momentum and kind of carrying it through the rest of the game. If you're Husson, you have to kind of, fix up your defense a little bit and quit making those mistakes where you don't hit it over the net or you hit it out of bounds. Those are going to cost you later on in the game.
And I think you just spoke that into existence for Fort Kent. Jaden McCafferty with the serve. Doesn't go over the net. And Husson starting off like last set, 1-0. Kimberly Daniels to serve. That was a good serve there. Stuart Greer will just hit it over to Husson's side. Michaela Gray. And there's a hit there by Alana Peruti, which goes out of bounds.
Good try there, good attempt. Everything was right about it, just that it had a little bit too much power on it.
The serve from Spiridanova. Presscorn will try to find Gray. Tip shot. May Morris with the dig. Leads the team in digs, by the way. McPhee will give Fort Kent a free ball. And it's a great shot there by Miller, which gives Fort Kent the early lead.
Yeah, Fort Kent does a really good job at reading Husson's defense on whether to go full power or to ease up a little bit and drop it into a soft spot.
Presscorn to set up McPhee. Fort Kent keeps it alive. Good try, good job there. Presscorn to McPhee again. That time it's good. Off the hands of Stuart Greer.
Just a bad communication from Fort Kent there. Husson with a point now.
Jonah Travis will check into this game to serve. She has great serving abilities with 12 aces on the year. Known as a defensive specialist, but she does a great job at serving the ball too. And that serve is up. Powerful one. McPhee will keep that. Michaela Gray's hit goes off the net. Fort Kent will retake the lead. Anna Mae Morris back in for the Eagles. And the serve from Olivia Shakovska goes out of bounds. You'll see Peyton Hooker to serve for Husson.
As this game goes on, you can see why the September contest between both of these teams went to the 5th set.
Absolutely, both teams being competitive. Hooker to set up Gray. Tip shot. Dig there by McCafferty. Good try there on the dig from Leah Peliquin, who had 9 digs in the last matchup versus Southern Maine. She sometimes plays that libero position. Today she's listed as a defensive specialist. Hooker to set up Presscorn. You bet. Jana Presscorn coming in today's contest with 92 kills, but she's also a great setter with 94 assists, and she has 130 digs. She's one of the better all-around players, not just on Husson, but in the entire North Atlantic Conference.
100%. Important player to this Husson team, no doubt.
And Michaela Gray, great serve there. She will be credited the ace. And now Husson has the lead. 5-4 is your score. Michaela Gray with 37 aces coming into today's matchup. The big kill there is good by the freshman Lillian Rose, as she will now serve for Fort Kent. Her serve goes out of bounds, and Husson will get that right back. We will now see Amanda Mae Morse, the sophomore out of Maryland, serve. Good serve there. Give her the service ace. 7-5 is your score, Eagles.
Husson with some momentum, something they didn't really have in the first set early on in the game. See if they're able to carry this on.
Another great ace from Amanda Mae Morse, back to back that is. She's doing a great job right now serving, as she will get another chance at it. And Fort Kent's able to dig that one. Hooker will set up Daniels. Yes, that's good. And now that's Peyton Hooker with 2 assists already in the second set. We didn't see much of her in set 1, but in this set alone, making an impact. Mae Morse to serve again. Another ace for Amanda Mae Morse. And that will lead to a timeout by head coach Caden Taggart. And your score right now, 10-5 Eagles, thanks to the 3 aces from Amanda Mae Morse. We will be right back in a minute. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, your score is 10-5 Husson. Owen Snow alongside my good friend Nolan Humphreys. Amanda Mae Morse with 3 aces in set 2. That one will hit the net, so that ends her great run of serving. It's 10-6, your score, Eagles. Lauren Rothenbush to serve for the Bengals. A dig there by Mae Morse. Hooker will try to set up Presscorn. And the Eagles get a point. Credit the kill to Jana Presscorn. Now she will be in line of serving for this Eagles squad. Peruti back into the game for Hooker. The serve is up by Presscorn. And great serve there. She will get the ace. And Nolan, this Husson team, doing a great job at serving in set 2.
Yeah, doing a great job. We didn't really see this in the first set, but right now they've got the momentum. They're sticking with it, and they're doing a great job.
That one hits the left antenna. Husson with a 7-point lead early. Presscorn taking her time. The serve is up. That one hits the net. So the Bengals, 13-7 lead for Husson. The junior Jade McCafferty is up. Daniel's able to dig it. McPhee will hit that one over. And great kill there. That was Kayshawn Miller. McCafferty to survey again. May Morris able to dig that one. Free ball for Fort Kent. Stuart Greer, great block by both Kate McPhee and Alana Peruti. One thing I want to point out, Alana Peruti leads the team with 18 blocks on the season. That's why she was named a captain, just for her great leadership on that court. A service ace for Kimberly Daniels. And the Husson University Eagles lead 15-8. This Eagles team has been all offense during this set. McCafferty hit over to Miller. Fort Kent gets a point. And now we'll see Peliquin sub in for Daniels. Bring on her defensive duties. Here comes the serve from Spira DeNova. And May Morris, great dive and dig to keep that one alive. And Fort Kent, back-to-back points now.
Hey, great job there by Amanda May Morris. Just not able to get it the next time. And now Fort Kent with a little bit of momentum.
The serve is up from Spira DeNova. Peruti saved there by Shakovska. Prescorn over to Gray. Dig there. However, Husson will be credited with that point. Daly Foss and Jonah Travis checking in. And the serve will be presented by Travis. And the serve is up. Miller, good dig there. Husson tries to keep it alive. But Fort Kent bringing the heat. 16-11, your score, Eagles.
Fort Kent's battling it back a little bit better than they were earlier in this second set.
Olivia Shakovska's serve doesn't find over the net. Now we will see Peyton Hooker check into the game for Kate McPhee, the star freshman out of New York. 260 assists. She shows great potential and great production already from a freshman. Great dig there by Hooker. Fort Kent will get the point, however, as that Daly Foss not able to find that one over the net. And now Stuart Greer give the serve and duties. Hers is a little soft one. Hooker over to Prescorn. Dig there by Shakovska. Peliquin. And a little bit of miscommunication from the Eagles side. 17-13, your score. Eagles still lead, but Fort Kent is making a little bit of a comeback. Stuart Greer with the serve. Hooker will try to find Prescorn. Tip shot, saved there. Stuart Greer. McCafferty hit there by Rothenbusch. And Jade McCafferty threw all the Eagles off guard. And now the lead has been cut down to 3. Stuart Greer to continue serving. Hooker to find Foss. Great block there by Rothenbush. Rose. Digged by Peliquin. Prescorn's hit goes out of bounds long.
And maybe a little bit of frustration there as Fort Kent's had its way the last couple of points. Husson trying to stop the bleeding.
Prescorn will find Gray. The tip shot is good. Rothenbush and Rose thought Gray was going to go for the heater. She throws him off with the little drop shot. And the Eagles have the lead, 18-15. And Gray, her serve is up. Tchaikovsky able to dig that one. Lillian Rose not able to save that for the Bengals. Magic number for the Eagles is 6. Gray's serve is up. Michaela Gray, great serve there. An ace will be awarded. Eagles first to 20. Miller to McCafferty to Rose. Dig by May Morse. Prescorn. Stuart Greer able to save that one. A free ball for the Eagles. Foss's kill is good.
And Fort Kent right now has no answer for what Husson's doing as they take a timeout.
21-15 Eagles. We'll see you in a minute. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Michaela Gray to serve. And both Miller and Rose went for that ball. Fort Kent able to keep it alive. Hooker to find Prescorn. Great dig there by Miller. And Lauren Rothenbush will get the kill for the Bengals. And now to serve is Lillian Rose. And Prescorn, soft touch is good. We've seen that twice now. Once from Michaela Gray and now from Jenna Prescorn. Eagles lead 22-16.
Great job there. Now you're only 3 away if you're Husson from claiming the second set, which would be much needed.
Amanda May Morse to serve. Dig there by Rose. Rothenbush. Daniels' big hit. Dig there by Tchaikovsky. Stuart Greer able to keep that one alive for the Bengals. Daniels' second try. She goes for more of a soft shot. May Morris over to Prescorn. Stuart Greer bumps that one into the crowd. Your Eagles are 2 points away from clinching set 2. which would tie the matchup at 1-all. To serve again is May Morse. Rothenbusch, dig there by Michaela Gray. Good job there. Daniels, tip shot, saved. And Peyton Hooker tries to keep that one alive.
UMaine Fort Kent's not going to be able to make mistakes here as they're up to serve, with Husson only 2 points away from claiming the second set.
They're going to have to make every serve and every play count indeed. Prescorn will try to set up Gray. Her hit goes off the net. 5-point lead. 5-point lead now only for the Eagles. Again, for Kent, you can't have any mistakes. You're going to have to capitalize on all your opportunities. Hooker to Prescorn. Try to throw them off with the light touch. Prescorn's hit is digged by Rose. Daniels is hit, goes off the bleachers. And 3 consecutive points now for the Bengals.
Got to worry you a little bit if you're Husson here. The thought of even going down 2-0 against UMaine Fort Kent, who beat you in September.
Gray to Daniels to Prescorn. Free ball for the Bengals. And May Morse with a dive and dig. Rose. Prescorn. May Morse will just have to hit that one over on Fort Kent's side. Miller, another dive and dig by May Morse. Fort Kent now with 4 consecutive points. They hit 20 on the board.
And a timeout there from head coach Kara Lepsak.
He's just going to try to regroup his team. 23-20, Eagles up ahead. We will be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. We are back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys. We're seeing Fort Kent have a little bit of a comeback with 4 consecutive points now. To serve is Lauren Rothenbusch. Hooker will set up Prescorn. They're able to keep it alive. Rose is hit, digged by Hooker. And Prescorn knocks it down. Eagles now need 1.
Great job coming out of that timeout. And a great time to call a timeout for Carl Lepsak. Get his team back together to try to close this second set off with a win.
Janet Prescorn with the ball in her hands. Her serve is digged by Stuart Greer. Michaela Gray not able to corral the dig.
And now if your Fort Kent can't make any mistakes.
Exactly, Nolan. You make one mistake and Husson takes the set. You need 4 more points. Serve is up by McCafferty. McPhee will try to finish it off. and the block by Fort Kent goes out of bounds. And your Eagles will take set 2 by a score of 25-21. What do you think Husson did right in that second set, Nolan?
Oh, it helped a lot with, Amanda Mae Morris being able to get some service aces and to be able to complete that stuff. And, UMaine Fort Kent did a really good job at staying in it no matter what. But Husson, at the end of the day, they tightened up on the mistakes. They didn't make very many, and they were able to get out there with a win.
Great analysis always from Nolan Humphreys. Eagles take that one 25-21. They tie the match at 1. We'll see you right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys. We are getting ready to start the third set in tonight's contest between Husson and UMaine Fort Kent. If you were just tuning in, set 1 ended by a score of 25-21. Fort Kent took the win. In set 2, however, Husson is able to fight back and win that one 25-21. So Husson with all the momentum right now. And this set right here, Nolan, will be a big one for both sides.
100%. This set right here is going to get you just another step closer to winning today. As we know, the last time they met, it went to all 5 sets as Husson starts out with a point.
Jana Prescorn with the ace early. All 3 sets have started off 1-0 Husson. You'll see Jana Prescorn serve again. A little bit of missed bobble by Fort Kent. And they will be able to get the point. Eagles not able to corral that. Jade McCafferty, the main setter on this Fort Kent squad, will serve. 31 aces coming into today. Prescorn. May Morris will have to hit that one over. There's McCafferty. Gray to Peruti. Tip shot will go through. Kimberly Daniels to serve. Her serve goes out of bounds, and we are tied up at 2. Leah Peliquin will check in for Daniels. Michaela Gray, dig there by McCafferty. Rose's hit goes off the net. Husson takes a quick 3-2 lead. Alana Peruti. 6 service aces on the year. Miller's hit is digged by Peliquin. McPhee, save there. The block by Kate McPhee and Daly Foss will be enough to give Husson the 4-2 lead. Serve is up, hits the net. And now Olivia Shatkovska, Lonely Barrow for Fort Kent to serve. May Morse tries to keep that one alive. That one hits the opposite side bleachers. Almost hits our guys down at the scorer's table. Knotted up at 4, set number 3. Shatkovska to serve it again. Prescorn will hit that one to Gray. That one took a weird bounce off the net. Fort Kent able to save it. The kill by Rose is good. And now Fort Kent takes the lead once again. Shatkovska's serve is up. Gray not able to keep that one in. A quick 6-4 lead now.
Yeah, if Fort Kent gets a couple more points there, I would expect Coach Cara Lepsak to get a timeout in.
Shatkovska's serve is up. One doesn't find it over. Peyton Hooker back in for McPhee. Peyton Hooker, a multiple-time North Atlantic Conference Rookie of the Week. The tip shot will eventually go through for Lillian Rose, a right side hitter. 96 kills and 77 digs. Very strong player for this Bengals team. Zing Stewart Greer. The serve. Hooker will try to set up Jenna Prescorn, and you bet she will.
Great job there by Jenna Prescorn. Able to control the power on that one and get Husson within 1 point.
6-7 is your score. Michaela Gray to serve. Lillian Rose is able to find that one inbounds. And good job on her to find the soft spot in the Eagles' zone coverage. She will serve this one to May Morse. Daniels tip shot. Dig there by Rose. And the putback by Daniels. And now, 8-7 your score. Bengals still have the lead in this one. May Morse will serve for the Eagles. Good serve there. Husson will get a free ball. Peyton Hooker to set up Daniels. She's got another one. Again, we talked about Kimberly Daniels being a great bench role player for this Eagles team. She's able to come in and light up the scoreboard in so many ways. McCafferty to Rose. Out of bounds left. Eagles now take the lead.
Eagles doing a really good job here at using that momentum and building on it. We saw Amanda May Morris, who's going to serve right now, have 3 consecutive service aces in the last set. See what she does with it here.
Her serve is up. It's a soft one. McCafferty to set up Rothenbusch. Dive and dig by Michaela Gray. She'll hit that one over. Give her the dig and the kill. What a play by Michaela Gray. Shrugging it off like it's nothing. She's playing a more defensive type of role rather than her normal outside hidden position. Rothenbusch's shot goes wide.
And I wouldn't be shocked if we had a timeout from University of Maine for Kent here shortly, as Husson's starting to run away with the lead.
May Morse will continue to serve. Another great serve by May Morse. Husson will get the point. 12-8 is your score. Serve is up from May Morse. That one goes off the hands of Stuart Greer. And we're going to get a ref's going to talk to the people in the neon coats, the ball people. So 12-8 is your score for the Eagles. What have you seen so far, Nolan?
Yeah, Husson's doing a really good job at, kind of playing the game that they want to play. They made a little bit of mistakes in the first set. Second set, I thought they cleaned them up. And here, I thought they've done a really good job. I believe they've had like 5 consecutive points right now. They're not allowing any room for Fort Kent to get the ball back. So to me, they've done a really good job this set.
Prudy able to save that one. Daniels' hit is digged by Stuart Greer. Another tip shot by Prudy. May Morse, dive and try. Fort Kent will finally put an end to Husson's momentum. Kayshawn Miller back into the game for Shatkovska. Rothenbusch to serve. Hooker to Daniels. That one barely goes out of bounds. And now the Bengals have cut the deficit down to 2. Serve is off by Rothenbusch. Daniels. Free ball for the Bengals. Dig there by May Morse. A dig from Rose. Good rally going for both sides. Prescorn will finish it off. Just when you think the Bengals are going to starting to get some momentum, Prescorn shuts that one down. Again, her all-around presence makes her such a spectacular player. 13-10 is your score, Eagles. And a free ball for the Eagles. Prescorn will set up Peruti. And Eagles are able to keep that one alive. Peruti will hit that one out of bounds. Unfortunately, I believe that one hit some sort of pole on top of the Husson basketball hoop. Again, at the Newman Gymnasium, anything is free play. It can hit the ceiling and still be in play. McPhee over to Gray. Give a free ball for the Bengals. The dig there from Miller, or excuse me, the kill there from Miller is good. McCafferty to serve. Presscorn over to Daniels. Off the hands of Miller. And Daniels will get the kill. 14-12. Eagles lead. The serve is up by Kimberly Daniels. Out of bounds long.
This game's too tight for Husson to be making those type of mistakes. You want to try to get to Fort Kent now. You don't want to have to go into another fifth set.
The set there by Spiridonova. It's no good. Foss into the game for May Morse. Perudi's a serve. And Lillian Rose not able to corral that serve from Perudi. And the Eagles take a 3-point lead. Serve is up. Rose the spike. Call it good.
Good spike there from Lillian Rose.
Now Olivia Shakovska will get the duties to serve. Presscorn to find McPhee. McPhee hits the net. And Fort Kent will cut the lead down to 1 now. Gray will find McPhee. Fort Kent with the free ball. Rose gets blocked, but out of bounds on the Eagles. We are tied up at 16 in set number 3.
Yeah, you made Fort Kent doing a really good job at coming back into this game and being able to compete. Husson's got to try to stop them and get back rolling with the points.
Free ball for the Bengals. May Moore is able to dig that try. And Michaela Gray back on the kill sheet once again. Hooker to check in for McPhee. Eagles take the lead, 17-16. That one went off the net. Over, however. Rothenbusch's tip shot is good. Side out for the Bengals. Stuart Greer, senior outside hitter, will serve. Hooker to find Presscorn. And Fort Kent not able to keep that one alive. Just a great hit from Jana Presscorn. And Fort Kent had no answer. Michaela Gray to serve. Into the bleachers that one went. Eagles have a 2-point lead.
6 away are the Eagles from winning this third set and being 1 set away from a win.
And Lillian Rose will get the kill for the Bengals.
That's not the first time we've seen Lillian Rose do that in this set.
Her serve is up. Voss, great IQ. Instead of going for the devious kill, she goes for the soft tip shot and threw all of Fort Kent off. Eagles are first to 20 in set number 3 with Amanda Mae Morse to serve. Rothenbusch's shot goes out of bounds. The Eagles are 4 points away from taking this third set at the Newman Gymnasium. Serve is up. And Amanda Mae Morse with another service ace tonight.
She's been the best server for Husson all night. And here's a timeout from Fort Kent by head coach Caden Taggart.
22-18, Eagles lead. We will be back in a minute. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. If you are just joining us, it's Owen Snow. I'm alongside Nolan Humphreys. And the Eagles are 3 points away from clinching set 3 against the UMFK Bengals. Mae Morse's serve is up. Hooker will find Prescorn. Great dig there by Rose. And Spiridonova hits the net with her hand. 23-18 now. Magic number is 2. Mae Morse's serve does not go over the net. We'll put an end to her serving. And now Lauren Rothenbusch will give Fort Kent a chance here.
Yeah, this is, as you said, this is their chance right here to come back and try to win set 3.
Her serve is up. Hooker looking for Daniels, and it's good. Went through the legs of Zing Stewart Greer, and 1 point away now. And who else but Jana Prescorn to serve?
Couple of service aces for her already tonight. Can she get another one to win set 3?
Her serve is up. And Stewart Greer's bump goes into the stands. And the Eagles take set 3 by a score of 25-19. And now, Nolan, that's been 2 consecutive sets that the Eagles have won. And now, if they can win set number 4, they run out of here with a 3-1 match win. What do they need to do to keep their momentum up going into this next set?
They need to keep playing like that. I think they're doing a really good job. They're not really making too many self-inflicted mistakes. And then as far as, you know, they're not allowing Fort Kent to kind of get the momentum that they had in the first set where they would go on consecutive point streaks. They're doing a really good job at serving. They've already had a couple of service aces in that set and a couple of sets before that. So doing a really good job. I think if they can keep playing how they're playing, there's still another level they can get to. But right now, I think the way they're playing, they can win.
We'll be back in about 2 minutes to give you play-by-play for set 4 on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And don't go anywhere. Kerncraft 400 playing on the Husson speakers. Very iconic song. We are back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network to give you all the play-by-play in set number 4 between the Husson University Eagles and the University of Maine Fort Kent Bengals. Just give you a quick recap. Husson won set number 3 by a score of 25-19, and now they take the 2-1 set advantage going into this one. So they need one more set to come out of here with a win. And Fort Kent can't let Husson keep their momentum, as Fort Kent will get the serve here. Prescorn, quick kill. All 4 sets so far have started off 1-0 in favor of the Eagles.
Great job there from Prescorn. Great touch on the ball, keeping it in just barely. Now a couple service aces today. Can she grab another one?
McCafferty to Rothenbush, out of bounds. Eagles quick 2-0 lead.
Exactly what you want for Husson. Quick start.
Watch out for that front line of Daniels, McPhee, and Peruti. And Spiridonova tries to keep that one in. It goes beyond the scores table. Almost hit our good buddies, Caden Trenowith and Zach Mills down there. Eagles with a quick 3-0 start. Prescorn, powerful serve. McCafferty able to save that one. Free ball for the Eagles. Peruti's spike is digged. And a double hit from Stuart Greer gives the Eagles another point.
And Husson looking like they want to get out of here. Coming off into this 4th set, playing the best they've played all night.
Dig there by Spiridonova. Rothenbush's hit gets blocked. Prescorn over the Daniels. Stuart Greer. And Morris will try to find McPhee. And a couple good saves from the Bengals. McPhee's kill is saved by Rose. The tip shot by Elizaveta Spiridonova is good. Gives the Fort Kent Bengals their first point in this set.
Yeah, great job, though, from both teams. Not giving up. That did a really good job.
Amanda Mae Morris to find Prescorn, to find McPhee. That hit went way out of bounds right. And a couple quick points now for this UMaine Fort Kent team. Spiridonova, a serve, does not find its way over the net. Husson will get a side out. And Kimberly Daniels, sophomore out of Lake City, Florida, will serve. 91 career kills already in her young sophomore career. Those are some pretty impressive stats. And McKilla Gray able to dig that one. Prescorn able to knock it over. And Lillian Rose's kill will be good. Senior captain Leah Peliquin will make its way onto the court, subbing in for Kimberly Daniels. The serve from Rothenbush is no good.
Some tough mistakes early on the serving side for Fort Kent. Their second point they've given up on serves that they've just messed up.
Alana Peruti's serve is up. McCafferty able to hit that one over to the Eagles' side. Free ball. Foss It's not able to finish off the hit. 6-4 is your score in favor of the Eagles. Jing Stewart Greer to serve for the Bengals. Her serve barely goes over the net. Gray's kill attempt is digged by Shadkovska. Gray will try again. Stewart Gray able to keep that one alive. McPhee, it gets blocked, and Fort Kent brings the lead down to 1.
And great effort there from Stewart Greer.
She will serve. And miscommunication from Peliquin and Prescorn. We are squared up at 6 early in set 4 on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Stewart Greer will continue to serve. Peliquin able to dig that one. And Fort Kent takes the lead now. First time in this set. This has to be their set all the way. Peliquin couldn't find Michaela Gray on that left side of your screen.
And Husson struggling right now.
Freshman Autumn Valiant will check in for the first time this match, playing a defensive specialist role. Michaela Gray, dig there by Shadkovska. A block by McPhee. Another block. Prescorn to find Gray. And her hit attempt goes long. 6-9 is your score. Fort Kent trying to run away with this lead. Valiant, Prescorn, Gray. Tip shot is digged by Shotkovska. Fort Kent on a roll right now in set 4.
Doing a really good job. You can tell that they need to win this set. They're playing like it. I'd expect a timeout here from Carl Lebsack in the next couple of points if Husson's not able to get it together.
Valiant for Prescorn for Foss. Dig there by McCafferty. Gray's hit attempt is digged by McCafferty again. She will try again for the third time. Digged by Rose. Prescorn will set up McPhee this time. And we've got a big rally going for both sides. Miller's shot goes out of bounds. Eagles finally put a stop to Fort Kent's run. And we will see Peyton Hooker come in. Kate McPhee will sub out. Hooker to serve. And Rose will look to finish this one off. Blocked by the Eagles. They keep it alive. Miller's kill is good. And now freshman Lillian Rose gives Fort Kent the serve. May Morse, Hooker, Valiant. Miller again. Prescorn's hard hit. Digged by Shutkovska. Daly Foss gives Husson that point.
I think that was the hardest shot we've seen all night there from Jenna Prescorn. And a great job by Daly Foss sticking with the play.
Daniels in for Valiant. And Michaela Gray's serve is up. Miller, her shot goes left. And now Husson has cut the lead down to 2 after Fort Kent went out with a 4-point lead. Gray's serve is up. Stewart Greer, McCafferty, Miller, blocked by Foss. And she will give the Eagles another point. 10-11 is your score now.
Husson doing a really good job. Fort Kent started off this fourth set on fire, and Husson able to stop it a little bit.
Rose. McCafferty rose again. Dig by Michaela Gray. Hooker will find Daniels. Dig there. Hooker. Again. Prescorn. Hooker. May Morse. Daniels. Count it. We are tied up 11-all. Eagles are not going away. Gray's serve is up. And Stewart Greer, great dive and effort. However, Michaela Gray gives the Eagles the lead now. Heading into the middle stages of this set. Again, if Husson wins this set, they win the game. And miscommunication from Fort Kent's side. Eagles are going on a nice run at the right time. Stewart Greer hits that one at the scorer's table. 14-11. And head coach Caden Taggart will call a timeout, as we will be back after the timeout. Don't go anywhere. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys. The Eagles went on a huge run. After being down 4, they are now up 3. Score is 14-11. Coach Taggart for Maine Fort Kent wanted to put a stop to it. Both teams coming off the timeout. We will see Michaela Gray serve. Here comes Rose, and that's a good start if you're head coach Taggart. Immediate point right after the timeout.
Exactly what you want. You lose this set, you lose the game, so you have to throw everything out there if you're Fort Kent.
May Morse. Hooker will try to find Foss. Stewart Greer will dig that. Spear DeNova. Daniels' hit is good.
10 away is Husson. But that can still feel like an eternity with how both of these teams have been playing. It feels as if they've been going point for point since the very beginning of this match.
May Morse to serve. Stewart Greer is not able to field it. 16-12. Your score, Eagles. A Amanda May Morse back up to serve again. Great serve. Rose's hit is digged by Hooker. May Morse just has to hit that one over. Rothenbush with the big spike. Daniels will try again. Another kill in this set for Kimberly Daniels. 5-point lead for the Eagles.
Amanda May Morris had a couple service aces. A set ago. Can she continue?
And that one goes out of bounds from the serve by May Morse. And we will see Jade McCafferty, team leading 194 assists, have the opportunity to serve for the Bengals. Gray. Hooker. That one not able to find Jenna Prescorn on the right side. 17-14, your score. Eagles ahead.
Fort Kent will not quit. They've done a really good job all game long, battling in there, even when they're down by 10, to make it only down by 3.
May Morris to find Daniels. That one doesn't go off the hands cleanly. McCafferty looking to add on to the Fort Kent score. Hooker will try to find Daniels. Free ball for the Bengals. Rose's hit was bumped by Gray originally, then goes into the bleachers. In this game alone, I think I've seen more balls go in the bleachers than I have every other game I've broadcasted. I don't know if it's just something tonight or what.
100%.
Daniels back to Gray. Comes Spiridanova's hit. Digged by Hooker. Daniels. Yes! Right on the money, Kimberly Daniels was. The soft spot in the coverage. Jonah Travis will substitute in for Peyton Hooker. Prescorn serve. Shatkovska. And now Prescorn will try to find Travis. Free ball for the Bengals. Great dig there by Peruti. Daniels is hit. Save there. Prescorn will set up Kimberly Daniels. And off the hands of Rothenbush. Daniels with back-to-back kills now. And 19-16 is your score, Eagles. Got a wet spot on the floor, cleaning that up. Don't want anyone to slip. And it's more common. See like sweat and stuff on the floor in basketball. Certainly happens in volleyball too. As people are diving on the court, and there's a lot of ruckus that goes on at the Newman Gymnasium. Jana Prescorn's serve is up. Shatkovska able to dig that one. Stuart Greer's hit is digged by Daniels. Travis off the net. And she will get a kill. First time today. Eagles again the first to 20. They are 5 points away from walking out of here with the W. And Caden Taggart said, we're not going to let that happen. We will take a timeout. And don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. 5 points away the Eagles are from walking out of here with the win against Fort Kent. Owen Snow alongside Nolan Humphreys here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Jana Prescorn will get the serving duties for the Eagles. Spiridonova over to Shutkowska. Michaela Gray able to field that one cleanly. Daniels' shot. Hit is good. And what a latter half of this set she's having. Magic number 4 for Husson. Jana Prescorn's serve is up. Julia Ellis checked in the game for the first time, by the way. Eagles let that one out of bounds. 22-16. Serve is up from Jana Prescorn. Shutkowska. Stuart Greer. Now Prescorn will find Peruti. Blocked. Daniels. Fort Kent trying to stay alive. Blocked there by Peruti. Another one for Kimberly Daniels.
She's been Husson's best player in this fourth set. And now 2 away as Jana Prescorn up to serve.
She has looked spectacular, especially in this second half of the set. Husson is 1 point away from walking out of here. Can Jana Prescorn do it? Game is on the line for her. Match point. And Stuart Greer. Jonah Travis. She clinches the game for the Eagles. And the Husson University Eagles walk out of the Newman Gymnasium defeating the University of Maine Fort Kent Bengals by a score of 3 sets to 1. Nolan, final thoughts.
Husson played their best set when it mattered the most. That fourth set right there was by far their best. They started off that set up 4-0. Fort Kent did a really good job of battling back, staying in it, and then from there on, it was all Husson.
Quick thing before we go, I'm just going to go over the upcoming schedule for both teams. Husson will play a try matchup on Saturday. They will play St. Joseph's and Mitchell College, and then they will travel to MMA on October 22nd in a North Atlantic Conference matchup, and then October 24th, they will be right back here to play Thomas on Senior Day, and then scheduled for the Bengals. They will play tomorrow at Central Maine Community College, and then they'll play Thomas College on October 22nd, and then they will play at Fisher College on October 24th. Nolan, it's been a great game here, and I had a lot of fun calling it with you. And just want to let you all know, thanks for tuning in on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Again, Husson takes the win by a score of 3 sets to 1. And we will see you next time.